All right, so here we are today, back with another one for y'all. Today, I got my pal Laken. Y'all seen her? She's been a couple with me before. It's my new friend, Bella. She gonna help us out today. And we got the Monster Torch and the Mantra 2.0. We're gonna be giving them we're gonna be going head to head today with these two. These girls gonna put in work for me today, and same format as always. Y'all know how it goes. So y'all ready to get to hit?
Yes.
Cool, let's go. All right, here we are, back. So, Bella, she just got her 10 hacks in with the Monster Torch, which she didn't even know existed until 45 minutes ago, something like that. So she hit her bucket of balls with it and kind of got to know it a little bit. And then we got over there and we read her exit velocity with it, which she does not know. And so now, tell me, kiddo, what you think?
I really like the grip. It's thin and not too heavy. And the bat is very balanced throughout. I felt like the barrel was kind of short though, because if you didn't hit it on the sweet spot, you could feel that it wasn't going to be a solid hit. Yeah.
All right, so you say it felt balanced to you?
Yeah.
You felt like it had a short barrel.
Yes.
You like the grip?
Yes.
You like the grip because you commented and said that because it was thin. You liked it because it's a thinner grip. All right. Mishits, kind of feedback you get on mishits?
Oh, yeah. You can feel whenever it doesn't hit the sweet spot. But when it does feel like a very solid hit.
Okay, so you can feel when you mishit it. Any kind of hand sting or anything?
No, there was no sting on my hands.
Okay, so you just felt like I just didn't catch that clean?
Yeah.
Okay, easy enough. Well, like it? Don't
yes,
like it?
I did like it.
Liked it. All right, well, that's her first thoughts of the Monster Torch. So we're going to get over here and we're going to let Laken smash with it for a little bit and see what she thinks. Good job. All right, and we're back with Laken. And just like Bella, this was her first time really laying eyes on the torch. She did get to swing the fulcrum one day. Actually, the first day I met her. And this is her first day getting to swing the torch. So tell me, kiddo, what you think?
So right off the bat, I was telling her, I was like, this design is really cool. I like the little
The M.
the M, whatever. And so I like the grip a lot. It's not too sticky, but it's also not too slick or anything. I would definitely say it has a long power point. It's pretty balanced, which I really like. And you can tell when you mishit it, but no sting or anything. But yeah.
Pretty neutral. Yeah. You notice when you mishit, but neutral, like, mishit that one.
Yes.
Okay, good deal. You said it feels balanced to you.
Very, yeah.
Felt like it had a long sweet spot or short?
Long sweet spot.
Long sweet spot. Sound? I didn't ask Bella about sound.
I like the sound a lot.
It definitely tells you when you catch it clean. It's got a pretty distinct crack when you catch it real clean, I thought. So overall, like, dislike?
Yeah, I really like this bat. It's
okay.
Really nice.
All right, well, let's get over here with the Mantra, which neither one of them have swung either, and get their hacks in and see how they do with that. So you ready to go get a piece of this blue bat?
Yes.
Let's go. Fire when ready. All right. All right, so, Bella, first cuts with the Mantra. What you think?
I really liked it. I feel like it's end loaded on the top though, like it's heavy on the top. The grip was nice. It was kind of hard though. And I felt like whenever you did hit it, there was a sting on your hands. But it did have good pop off the bat.
Okay. So felt in loaded. You did get hand sting on miss hits. You like the grip. You said it was kind of hard.
It's kind of like solid.
Okay, so thin.
Yeah, thin.
Okay, so really thin, and I think that's probably going to have more the thin grip translating the feel of the bat through. So you're getting negative feedback from the bat through the grip. Usually when you have thinner grips, you get more feel through the bat. Yeah. So overall, like, dislike? I
liked it. Like, it had good pop, but I kind of like the other one more.
All right, well, that's simple enough. So you do like it. Sound?
I didn't like the sound.
Okay, that's why I knew it was because this bat has a very unique
like
sound.
A click, kind of. It's like a snap.
Yeah, it's almost like a metallic sound.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get Laken over here and we'll see what she thinks. Also, as usual, I do not tell them any of their exit velocities, so they don't know if they've hit it well or if they hit it terrible. So now we're going to go see if Laken hits it well or terrible.
Okay.
How it is.
Okay.
All right. So we're back with Laken. And man, that's a good looking bat. I do like the blue. It looks nice.
Me too. It looks
all right.
so nice.
Okay, we both established that we really like how it looks. But how does it hit? What do you think?
I really, really like this one. I thought personally it was pretty balanced, and it had a lot of pop. It has almost like a rattle whenever you hit it super good. Not a rattle where it like hurts your fingers or anything, but you can just really tell when you hit it like perfect. Grip was really good. Everything's pretty nice about it. So
okay. You said you felt balanced to you.
Yes.
Miss hits. Any? Can you tell when you miss hit the ball?
Yes, for sure.
All right. You get some hand sting or no?
A little bit of hand sting.
A little bit of hand sting. All right. Long barrel, short barrel.
Long barrel for sure.
I feel like it has a long barrel. All right. So you said you like it. You feel like it's balanced. You feel like it has a long barrel.
Yes.
You did get some hand sting on miss hits. You said you like the grip.
Yes. Yes.
I think that about covers it. Anything else? Anything you think I missed?
No.
All right. So we'll get them both over here. We'll come back with a recap where we'll tell them how they really did.
Yes.
All right. Gotta hurry. Maybe we'll get some lightning in your back.
Oh, that'd be cool.
As long as none of us get hit, right? That would suck. All right. So we're back. We went and grabbed Bella. So we got the torch. We got the Meta. I don't know. We didn't even say really a whole lot about the sound of the torch, except for seems like when you hit. Would y'all agree when you hit it clean, it's got a really distinct crack to it?
For sure.
That one has also a more distinct sound. I feel like it sounds more like a metal bat, maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of a tingy sound to it, but I mean, did you like how it sounds?
I like how it sounds. She said she did.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Right on. You like how the torch sounds?
I like how it sounds. I like this one better though.
I like how it sounds too. So, which bat do you feel like you hit better?
I think I hit with this one better.
All right. Cool. So now we're gonna find out. Scoot over. Slide over. All right. That way you can't see my book.
Okay.
Y'all, I take all these measurements with this expensive piece of equipment, but I write it all down in my book. I'm an analog man in a digital world. All right, so Laken felt like she hit the Mantra better. So Mantra, your max exit velocity was 67 miles an hour. Okay. Your average was 62.9 miles an hour. Both good numbers. With the Torch, your max was 68 miles an hour, and your average was 66.6 miles per hour. So 4 miles per hour higher by average.
Oh my gosh.
That is almost 20 feet.
Yeah.
That is a gigantic difference. But I mean, that's why I don't tell you what it is, because if I'd have told you that beforehand, you'd be like, yeah, I probably like that one better.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, that, like I said, that's why I wait until the end. You felt like you hit the torch better. So, ironically enough, I'm just going to give you both yours at the same time. You maxed at 67 with both bats, and 64.4 with the torch versus 64 with the meta or with the mantra. So you literally exit velo wise were identical with both bats, but that one you said stung your hands.
Mhm.
So, and you obviously right out the gate said you like that one better. So that would be when it's that close of exit velocity, and you know that's just literally comes down to I just like this bat better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Both of you hit really consistent with the torch within 1 to 2 mile per hour. There was not a lot there. You were super consistent with the mantra as well. You, even though you hit them square, I felt like you had a good round. Just the numbers just weren't there on it for you. But either way, I really appreciate y'all coming out here. Hey, y'all, it is a Monday night. I couldn't get with them on Saturday. I normally like to shoot on the weekends. Thankfully, school's almost over, so I think y'all got exams tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, it is getting on. It's after 8 now, so I don't know if they ate before they got here or not. I did not, so I'm hungry. But thank y'all very much. Parents, thank y'all for bringing them. I really appreciate it. And we'll get to my recap in just a second. All right, so back at my lair, my humble lair. So we got the torch and the mantra. Where to start? So first of all, this is the mantra 2.0. This is the second version of the bat. I don't really know what they changed between the first and the second. Seems like the same bat to me. It does have, like we commented, it has a very distinct sound. It's a very metallic sound to it, very crisp, kind of tingy. Kind of a love it or hate it deal. I don't love it, so I guess I hate it. Like I said, when I was talking to them, I wanted my daughter to like this bat so much because, as everybody knows, I'm a big fan of blue. I think it looks amazing. But she swung it and hated it almost immediately. I still personally feel like it does have I feel like it has more of a smaller barrel. And that would kind of be, this has a little bit thicker grip than the torch or like a DeMarini. But I would say, you know, kind of what I've seen with the barrel and the feedback that the girls get, contact hitters, which both of these girls were, are contact hitters. So they're going to find the barrel more often than not. So the fact that even on the slight mishits that they had, they both did notice it through the hands quite a bit. And even Bella commented that it actually stung her hands pretty good on mishits. So, I mean, I could only imagine that would be amplified that much more by a power hitter who's, you know, going to compress that barrel even more. Now, the thing when Laken was swinging it, it was kind of wild because, like, I watched her hit and she really hit the ball square. It just, the numbers just kind of weren't there off of it. She had the one flyer, you know, that kind of popped up there a little bit higher than the rest. But I mean, other than that, she hit it. I mean, and even she thought she hit it really well. But like I said, just the numbers just kind of weren't there. I was a little surprised at that. Whereas the torch, both girls, even though I tell them, don't talk to each other or anything when they're warming up with the bats. I could tell, I just watch them when they're warming up, when they're each, they hit a bucket of balls with each bat. And, I don't let them talk to each other about what they think about the bat because I don't want one to influence the other as far as what they think. But I could tell when they were both warming up, I could tell they both really liked this bat. And Laken, as soon as she came walking over, she's like, I like this thing. It's nice. And it is worth saying this bat still has. This is my backup bat. Honestly, Emmy's carrying my other torch. She carries it. It's her gamer. So this bat has very, very few cuts on it. It's barely broken in good. So I do expect this bat to get quite a bit hotter. Whereas the Mantra, it's got quite a few cuts on it. I'd say it's about as broken as it's going to get. And for this one to still be very, very new, it's going to get hotter. Now, why did it have such a large disparity between Laken and Bella when they were hitting? I don't know. It's kind of weird. When Bella was hitting, that is as tight as you can possibly get between two bats as far as being consistent. The fact that she had the same high with each bat and literally the same average exit velo with each bat. I'm going to chalk that up largely to the fact that watching her hit, she's definitely a contact hitter. And I mean, she's just working the middle of that bat. She doesn't miss hit a whole lot of balls, which is why, her exit velocity doesn't vary a whole lot. She'll have that one flyer here or there where she might catch it a little bit cleaner than another. But for the most part, with both bats, she was very, very consistent. Laken, and like I said, I don't know. That's quite the disparity. 4 mile an hour on average is a lot. She hit both bats solid. Some days that's just how it works out for some girls. Some girls just, and maybe she did miss hit more balls with the mantra. I'd have to go back and really study the footage a little bit more. But that's the only thing that I can probably chalk it up to. I personally feel like the Torch has a longer barrel, a bit more forgiving barrel than the mantra. So, and that might be why Laken, maybe she did kind of miss hit a few more balls with it in general. And the longer barrel of the Torch was a bit more forgiving, and that helps out that average, which, the miss hit, we've all heard me preach 1,000 times. The miss hit is really, really where it's at. I was also kind of surprised to see both girls really felt like this bat was balanced. I feel like it has a slight end load to it. It's not bad, slight end load. Laken says she felt like this one definitely has more end load. The mantra definitely has a bit more end load than the Torch. So I'd have to say she is pretty spot on with that then. Overall, like I said, when you look at the numbers for Bella from one bat to the next, she was pretty much the same. So it's going to come down to which one she liked better. And she, there's no doubt about it, she definitely liked the Torch better. And even though Laken, she said that she really liked the sound of the mantra, and we were just kind of talking afterwards, she felt like, maybe that kind of affected how she felt about it a little bit. And I know everybody, before you say it, the sound does not affect how the ball travels. I get it. I really do. But it affects how they feel emotionally about something. And as we all know about women, young and old, how they feel about something emotionally will have a whole lot to do with whether or not they mess with it or not. And I mean, to a certain extent, men too, I guess, But in this case, we're dealing with young women, so it is what it is. So I guess that's going to kind of wrap it up for these two for tonight. I was actually impressed with the mantra. I thought that there would be a bit more of a disparity between the exit velos in the two. It'll be interesting in the future once this bat breaks in a little bit more, if I were to come back and put them against each other to see if there was a little bit bigger disparity. There again, both girls were contact hitters. I think Bella was extremely consistent. I think Laken was a little less consistent today than sometimes when she's hit with me. I definitely think she benefited from the longer barrel of the Torch more than even she realized. And as far as as far as all that goes, so as far as for the future, I did order the Mantra Plus today. I should have it by the end of the week. So we will do an initial video on the Mantra Plus, and then we will put the Mantra 2.0 against the Mantra Plus, and we will see what they think. Might try to bring back Bella and her again. Actually, no, I need a contact hitter and a power hitter. So that's what I'll do. I'll find a power hitter and a contact hitter, and we'll test them out. Got plenty more content on deck for you. So please come back, watch more bat content. For those of you guys and girls that like automobile content, jump over on the other side of my channel there. Check out some of my War Machine stuff, or maybe my woodworking stuff. Maybe you might see something else over there that you like too. Thanks so much for following the channel. Those of you that support the channel, I appreciate it more than you even know. For those of you that are not, would appreciate it a whole lot if you would start. So all that being said, thank you so much. Y'all have a nice afternoon.